And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. Fights it off. You'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
To the right side, Sosa tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Sosa leading things off and takes a strike. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's 3.
And that's a strikeout looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Teal, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take it, mate.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Line drive, base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in, and they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Austin Hayes. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Ref Snyder moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Safe, and with 2 outs, the tying run is. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn.
They take the force out, inning over. Here's Josh Naylor. And the 1-0. Now one missed. And a strike. Naylor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Dominic Canzone now at the plate. In the air to left center. Montgomery under this one. And there's 1 down. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. And there's a foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a plan against it.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman Cole Young.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one misses. Ball 1. Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. In the air, center field. And that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So up now for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. And fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Stepping in, the White Sox lead off. Man, check swing called strike. And it's 0-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Activity in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ferrer getting cranked up as well.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is outside. What a stop to first, and they get the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Munetaka Murakami. He's already homered here in this one. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Nope, that's away.
Challenge from behind the dish here. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And the inning is over. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. On to extra innings. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. And there's a ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Rob Refsnyder digs it. Runner on the move. This one in the air. Baldwin settles under this one. And there's 2 away. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Catcher challenge will take another look. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Runner at second, 2 down. Here are the top half of the 10th. That one in for a strike, 2-2. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
For Seattle, number 55, Gabe Spire.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna, getting some more speed on the bases. Sosa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. So the tying run at second. And another ball.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
That's the third. Toss to Naylor. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
Up next for the
Kyle Teal, the next to hit. Runner takes off. Pitch is low.
He made it safe.
And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
2-0. Swing and a pop-up. Takes it in for the out. White Sox down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Edgar Caro. Swing and he popped it up. Crawford settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners win the rubber match of this 3-game series. 4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah.
right, ready to get underway. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 640.
0-1 now. Late with the swing there. And that skips into dirt. Next offering upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground, Montgomery takes it to the base for the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. 1 out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Witt around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Salvi steps into the box now.
That's a ball.
That's a little bit low. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 1 run across to the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
Hey!
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Chase Maidra to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one is upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now the center fielder, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Maidra round second on his way to third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Batting third.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third. It's 1-1. So the sac fly ties the game. Jason Montgomery getting ready to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league. Way out front for strike two. And now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Kyle Teal digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swings through that one for strike one.